my name is Karina and I am documenting my IVF journey. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If this is not your first time and you've watched some of my previous videos, welcome back. Either way, please subscribe. Be sure to subscribe. We are almost there, let me catch you up to speed. Today, if I didn't say it already, is Sunday, March 15th. And so from my last video, I think I left off at saying that I had 4 embryos. So I did get the phone call this past Wednesday letting me know how many of those 4 made it to the blastocyst phase. 3 of my babies made it to the blastocyst phase, and the gradings for those eggs, 2 were 5AA, so in prime condition, thank you Jesus, and 1 was 5BB, still viable, but not a perfect score essentially. On Wednesday, I was told, expect a phone call in 2 weeks, about 7 to 10 business days, she said, with the results from the additional testing that would let me know if those embryos are eligible for transfer, meaning they had the right number of chromosomes and would not result in a miscarriage if they were to be transferred. So the phone call I got today was totally unexpected because, again, I was expecting a call in about a week and a half. So got the call today. Of the 3 embryos, 1 had either too many or too little chromosomes. So if that one were to be transferred, that pregnancy would result in a miscarriage. Again, very thankful for this process because I do not want to go through a miscarriage again. I'm hoping for a full-term pregnancy and a healthy baby, boy or girl, but boy or girl. Anyway, I'm sorry. So 1 embryo is not eligible to be transferred, and that was actually the 5BB. The other 2 are actually, they had the right number. They were the ones that were the 258, or excuse me, they were 2 embryos that were the 5AA. So perfect grading and the right number of chromosomes. Oh my gosh, hearing that just makes things like so real. Like it's like, oh my gosh, sorry. It's like, oh my gosh, this is happening. So it's like a flood of emotions. So I'm excited. I just have to wait for my period to start. Once my period starts, I give them a call. I believe at that time they will get a game plan going for ramping me up and getting me ready for pregnancy. And I believe that entails progesterone, either shots or medication. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll make another video once we cross that bridge. One other thing that the embryologist was prepared to tell me was the gender of the 2 embryos, which is crazy that they know that. I mean, I know how they know, but it's just, I don't know. I told her to just hold off, let me call my husband, give him the update, and I'll call her back. She said that's totally fine. Call my husband because he's at work right now and let him know the update and asked him, do we want to know the gender? He said preferably no. We should try and at this point, or actually after transfer, make this process as natural as possible. And I agree with him. Another one of his points was that if we know the gender ahead of time, let's say the baby doesn't implant, sometimes knowing too much before you cross that bridge, you can kind of build your hopes up and things like that. Like, I don't want to know the gender now and be like, oh, it's a girl. Oh, let me look at everything pink or purple, and your mind goes there, and you want to put, what's the saying? You don't put the cart before the horse. So, and I understood his point. totally understood his point, because I was on the fence when the embryologist asked me, did I want to know the gender? I was like, oh, do I want to know it? But talking to my husband, he's sometimes that voice of reasoning, that sounding board that I need to just be like, all right, yeah, this is the path I want to take. So I'm grateful for him and his insight. So we will not find out the gender. We will wait and do it naturally, so like gender reveal or something like that, but not to ramble. But that is where I am right now. So we are at 2 embryos ready for transfer. I'm waiting for my cycle to start so we can just get the ball rolling. So we're looking at maybe a few weeks from now, the transfer happening, the frozen embryo transfer happening. And then we just have to cross our fingers and pray that the embryo implants. So I will update you guys when my cycle starts, and whatever the doctor says is the next course of action at that point. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for rooting for me through my journey. And I ask that you continue to root for me, and I promise that I am rooting for you through your journey. Thank you so much.